Hello everyone. Today I'm presenting our project Business Invest. Business Invest is a secure online marketplace where verified business owners can connect with serious investors and buyers. Business Invest provide features such as a digital NDA protections, verified seller badges, and admin review badge listings, secure messages between buyers and sellers. The platform supports business from industries such as technologies, healthcare, healthcare e-commerce, manufacturing, finance, and overall business invents aims to transparent, a secure, and environment for buying and selling business. In our system, we have three panels. First one is admin panel. Here it is our admin panel. The second one is our seller dashboard, and third one is our buyer dashboard. So let's move to our admin panels. Now you can see the dashboard of the admin panels or the states of the admin panel dashboards. You can see the total listing, registered users, pending listings, pending verifications, revenue. Now let's move to our listing section. In listing sections, you can see, as admin, you can see the overall listings from seller sites, and the relation of and the flow between seller and admin panel. It is like once once a seller create the overall listing, and it will show as a under review is a pending as a pending status in a seller size. So the listing from the seller pending side, it will show as in a as a admin side. The admin can approve or reject this listing. Then after rejection and approval, the acting after rejection, it will show as a rejected in seller side, and after approval, it will show as a active. After rejection and and our editing in listing from seller side, it will show as under review, and then it will move to when we move to admin side, admin can review the listing and approve the listing. Then after the under review, it will be show as active in seller side. Or the listing flow between a seller and a buyer side is as a buyer, when we the active list is displayed on a buyer account as in cross listing section. When the buyer when the buyer has no any pricing section like subscription, well, like in let's move to pricing section in the landing page. We have a true pricing, verified seller and a buyer. One for verified seller for buyer seller, and a buyer for have this pricing section, which have unlimited access to listing, financials, direct seller messaging, and cancel anytime. It means if a buyer have no subscription, then it will not see the details of our listing, like financial information, business details, and contact, and unable to contact the seller. Currently, I'm buying this subscription and I'm view the overall the details and contact to seller. This is the view and overall flow of listing between admin and seller and buyer. So if you move to admin dashboard, here it is the verification section. Now, when verification sections, you when the seller moves to once when the seller move to pricing section and verify himself as a seller, so it will add the details of some documents, and after completing the documents, it will show as a it will display in a verification section for approval from the admin side. So, like you can see the view documents, admin can view documents and can approve them. After approval, it will show in the admin and seller side, like in settings. After approval, you can see the when I am in the seller side in profile. After the verification from the admin side, it will show as approved status in seller account. Now, admin have they can add different users. After the creation of account, sellers and buyers, it will show and user sections of an admin site. Admin can view profile and can suspend and can contact through email. You can inactive or admin can active an inactive account from all users. User admin can add the categories, service categories of listings. It will show in a or the service categories show in a listing panels of the seller platform where seller can list all their listing business. So we can add all the categories from here. All the categories are added by admin, and it shows as a category in a seller listing form. So next we have next move to a seller side. So the overall link flow between the seller and the buyer is often when the buyer list the view the in browse listing in the buyer account. Buyer can view all the verified seller on the top and unverified seller listing on the below the verified seller listings. When the verified buyer open the verified listing and or view all the details of the listing for like financial information, business details, reason for sellings, asset for operations, and additional all informations. Then the buyer can contact and send an inquiry to uh, a seller, like it send a inquiry message sent and successfully, and we can see the hi inquiry in our inquiry section, and the message is sent to hi to a end seller. Now move to end seller messaging. End seller received a messages from buyer side. So in my inquiries, yes, I can view all our total inquiries and total active and pending inquiries and an overall response rate. It will show as the responding in an pending inquiry. No, and buyer have sent a message to a seller, but no response from seller side. It will show as a pending in a buyer side. So we can view the conversations and view the listing from where the buyer can do inquiry in that listing. We can view that listing by clicking a view listing in my inquiry section. So it is the overall after seeing the listing, and the overall communication between the seller and buyer is on chat and messages and like sections. In seller section, we can see the admin notes. Now we move to a messaging section from admin sides. The communication between the buyer and seller, we have the flag messages. Admin can view the overall flag message and full viewable conversations. Like we have communication between and then we can choose the seller the overall the reasons for flag messages, like we can scam and then add description and submit report. Now we can it will send the notification to a message from uh, admin side which can our flag messages, and we can see all the conversations between as and seller and buyer now. So so the overall communication between the buyer and seller, as an admin, we can see the communication by clicking on view chat. Though this is the last message as we get discussed later in the communication between the buyer and the seller. So next for our is pricing section. We discussed in a landing page the pricing section of verified seller and the buyer. We can, as a admin, I can update the pricing section and details and features and descriptions of overall section for buyer and verified seller sides. So as an admin, we have a review section, revenue section. We can filter the revenue of all 90 days and 12 months and last 30 days and subscription metrics as you see, new subscription, paid subscribers, subscriptions, and overall revenue trend by period. Now there are three sections and plan descriptions, monthly streams, and transaction history. Where the last one who can subscribe and complete the subscription transaction history, we can see as a recent transactions. Now next one is the edit logs. Audit logs. Overall, we have filtered by actions, that's approvals and moderations, config and system. Overall, CRUD performs during the system. Admin can see all the edit logs in their audit log sections. Then we have a settings section. In settings section, admin can change their name and phone number and locations and update the notifications by close and open the doors depend upon different notifications. And we can, as a security, we can change and passwords and and session time, check the session timeout by adding days or different like they depend upon different days. So we have next, a seller size. After completing the admin can add notes. Now admin in listing, admin open the view details page and add some notes here. Like admin add note here in, suppose admin notes are here, add a note. It will show as in a seller side admin notes. Like we have created currently, now currently I created from admin side admin note. Now it will show as a admin note in a seller dashboard. It will receive a notifications from admin side. So we have analytics sections in seller dashboard. It will show the overall total views and total inquiries and total conversation rate and view and trend daily patterns or on patterns. So our message engagement and traffic sources and overall geographic distribution and overall charts are shown here. The overall analytics of our system. The performance summary is a unique visitors, about unique visitors and page views and overall average session and return rate. The settings are similar as we discussed in admin dashboard. Now the main thing and is subscription. We can see the our subscription plan type, billing cycle, and the start date are here. So about the loss dashboard and the lost and buy dashboard, and we have communications and message section for both and set between seller and the buyer. So the last section are here is our settings sections. In settings section we have profile, notification, security, and message subscriptions. As we discuss later, as similar as seller, as we can see the subscription section also are here. A plan type, billing section, start date, and next billing date. It is auto renew options when after adding the card details, after ending the subscription plan, it will auto renew and then auto renew, and we can make a new and subscription after completing the last one. Now, overall, the system we can updates any update or any listing and then any CRUDs and any approvals from admin sides. We will receive a notification and emails on email sections. So it is overall our system where buyers and sellers and buyers can where the sellers can list their business and buyers they can tag through on messagings and admin can trace by the messagings by easily can contact make a good contact between them. So that's all from my side said about our business or project. Thanks.